How would you answer someone who says, well, what about hallucinations?
I would say that, I would say from a very practical perspective, it's like that is the engineering task that remains, right? To help engineer those things out of your agent, right? And there are ways that you can, minimize that. But, I guess one thing I would say is like, what did you do the last time your human analyst made a mistake in context gathering or didn't gather the right context or, made a bad decision, when they did have the context? And so, I think, those things exist today. They'll probably exist, for some time going forward. Again, we can engineer those things out, or minimize them. But I would say that if we let that stop us from, realizing all this value, then we're probably doing ourselves a disservice collectively. Hallucinations exist and they can be, problematic. I think it's, yeah, like anything, it's like you hear stories about hallucination and, they tend to sometimes are funny, sometimes are very disturbing, but, then, quietly, sort of in the background, these things are being improved constantly all the time. You don't necessarily hear the funny anecdote about those things.